Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl OhJessBehave, and I'm going to show you guys how I got this really cute orange fall set. So the first thing that I'm doing is swatching some colors because I didn't really know what color I wanted to use. So the first one was Aim to Please by Igel Beauty. This one is Yolk by Nailed by Naya. This one is Passion Fruit by Nailed by Naya. And then I'm going to go ahead and swatch some glitters to see what glitters I'm going to be incorporating. So this one, oh, this is also another orange. That one was Tangerine by Nail House. And guess which one I chose, y'all? Guess. But anyways, y'all, so then I'm going to go ahead and look at some glitters to kind of gauge and see which one I'm going to select. So this first one is by glitterbels and it's Tropical Flake. The next one is glitterbels as well, and it's the glitter royalty, which I really love, y'all. I'll use this in almost all my sets. It's so pretty. And then the next one is also glitterbels. This one is Desert Crush. This is also one of my favorite ones. So I'm just kind of swatching them to see what I want to do on the nail. And y'all, if y'all watch my last French video, you guys will see like the total change. So it's like, it goes to show like the more you practice, you're gonna get it. And if you don't use it, you lose it. Because I used to know how to do French really quickly, but then I lost it because I haven't been doing nails for a while. But I'm just applying a bead, and I made sure the bead is not super duper wet because I'm doing French on the nails. So I'm using the color Cover blush by JC Beauty Concepts. It's my favorite nude. It just goes with every skin tone in my opinion, and I really like this acrylic, so I'm just going in with that, pressing it in and working it around so that I can get the French that I want. And y'all, I did this type of French, but in my next set I think I'm gonna do like a super deep French. I've been liking the deep French look, but I just decided to do this one. But in the up and coming nail videos that I'm going to do, I'm going to try to go at the deep French because I never really did deep French before. But yeah, so I'm just patting it on both sides, kind of trying to shape the nail. That way I don't have too much work to do. And also I don't want the nail to be super flat because this is basically where you build the height of the nail. You have to do it to where it's not too flat or you won't have any apex and your nails will pop off and it just won't look right. So this is kind of my guide for the full shape of the nail. I like a thicker nail, so I'm just applying more and more acrylic and just dragging that to the end. And then I'll be back when I'm doing something else, y'all. All right, y'all. So I didn't really have any direction when it came to the nail that I wanted to do the encapsulation on. I just was like, let's just mix all three of them together and kind of create some type of design, because I wanted it to be, you know, like orangey, but not orange where it looked like summer, but a fall kind of orange. So I'm just going in with really wet beads and I'm just spreading out all three colors, because I'm going to incorporate, you know, some sticker butterflies, add some gold detailing to it and stuff like that. So it wasn't something that I was like, oh my god, what am I, like, I have it planned. I just decided to just use a bunch of different ones, well, all of the ones that I swatched, and I just swirled it around a little bit. And it didn't create a marble. I didn't include any white, and I wish I did now that I'm looking at it, but I just swirled them a little bit, got it where I wanted it to go, just to create just a simple, easy design. Okay, so now I'm going in with Desert Crush, and I'm gonna go ahead and just go on the borders of the nail just to give it a little bit of pizzazz, because the swirls just wasn't enough for me. I didn't want to leave like a blank space. So I'm just adding, you know, I think this is Royalty. I don't think this is Desert Crush. This is, let me see. Yeah, that's Royalty, my bad, y'all. But this is a glitter from Glitterbels, and y'all, a little bit goes a long way, and it also like makes your nails just look nice. So if you want to get into encapsulation and stuff like that, I highly recommend getting little glitters because they come in handy. You don't have to do a full glitter nail, but adding it to the nail just gives it life, basically. Like when you encapsulate it and top coat it, when you get into different lighting and stuff, it just looks super duper pretty. So I always try to include some glitter when I'm encapsulating a design, and I keep it pretty simple. I don't go overboard because the glitter just does what it needs to do. Alright, so now I'm looking at like the butterfly stickers that I have, and I'm kind of trying to figure out which ones I'm gonna use, and I'm just pulling out all the ones that I have, and I'm like, I don't know, let me go ahead and use something that's like orange, because I wasn't really feeling the gold like that. So then I started comparing both of them, and I was like, let me go with the one that's on the left side, because it has like, you know, some butterflies, but the butterflies have a certain amount of color in them that I really like. So I was just comparing both of them to look. And now I'm going in because the acrylic has set and it hardened. So now I'm just going in with my hand file, and I'm just shaping around the perimeter of the nails, and I'm going to do that to all the nails to try to get them to look cohesive. Now I'm going in with this Nail by Naya acrylic, and y'all, I never used this color, and this is the color Passion Fruit. I never used it because do you see how it's applying, like the consistency of it? I think that if you're a beginner, this will be a really, really, really good acrylic for you. I don't know if she still sells them, but if you know that you're trying to get a client done and you want to be finished quickly, do not use this acrylic. But if you're a beginner and you want to be able to manipulate the bead, move the acrylic as much as you want to or need to, like how I'm doing here, pressing it into the nail, moving it around or whatever to just build it up, I would highly recommend it. And I feel like that's probably what went wrong with her acrylics. I think she needed a line for like professionals and a line for beginners, because if you are a beginner, you can kind of get bead anxiety, if you know what I mean, like where you apply the bead and you're panicking, then your nail is super lumpy and then the acrylic dries. But with this acrylic, as you guys can see, like, this took me forever to do because the acrylic just wasn't setting fast. And then the texture of it is pretty weird. It gives me, do you guys know when you used to mix cornstarch with water when you were little and then play with it? Like, that's what the texture felt like to me. No matter what I did, if I wanted to move that bead again, I could go in and still move it. So I think it's pretty beginner friendly. But as for doing a full set, I wouldn't use this because, y'all, it took forever to set. Like, after I did this, I let it just overnight. I just let it set because it just was, I was able to press my nail into it and stuff like that. But I don't know. But as y'all can see, and it's been this consistency since the day that I purchased them. That's why I don't think I've been using them that much. I've been kind of avoiding using them. But I really like this color, and it was giving me fall, so I decided to just use it and say whatever. But as you guys can see, you can really manipulate the acrylic and move it down. So I'm just applying it to the French. And then I know it looks janky or whatever, but as you guys know, acrylic French, it's gonna look ugly at first, and then when you e-file it, it's gonna look really, really nice and crisp. Also, speaking of acrylic, speaking of French, y'all, I'm trying to practice drawing French. That is not my ministry. Like, it's not my forte. And I got some liner brushes from Shein, so I'm gonna start practicing drawing on a French because I do not know how to draw French, y'all. Like, all of them would not be the same. They're just gonna look weird, and I just don't like how it looks. Like, when I see drawn on French, I could tell it's drawn on and it doesn't look as crispy as acrylic French. But let me know, like, do you guys prefer acrylic French or the French where you draw it? It's rare that I see like a French that looks cohesive when it's drawn on, unless the person is like a super duper like nail guru, then it looks nice. But the ones that I be seeing, I'm like, girl, like, that looks different. But when I do it with the acrylic, all of them look cohesive. They look the same, and it just looks crispy. All right, y'all. So I'm just continuing with the French, and as you guys can see, I sped this up, and it's 1:06, I think. So just imagine how long it took for me to have this acrylic set. But as you guys can see, you can really pat it around, move it, move it, move it. It's giving polygel. No shade to Nail by Naya because I have like quite a few of her products. No shade. I want to get her new gel polishes though. They look really nice. So I think I'm gonna buy some of those, and I have a lot of her glitters. But as for the acrylic powder, I would not be purchasing that again because it's just, it don't set. It takes forever to set, y'all. Like, oh my gosh. But nonetheless, the color is absolutely beautiful. I love, love, love this tangerine. No, it's called passion fruit. I love this color, y'all. It's just a nice orange. It gives fall. You can also do it in the summer if you want to be subtle, but I think it's so freaking pretty. That's why I continue to use it. And yeah. All right, so now I went into the top corner of the cuticle and just added a little bit of the tropical flake color because I didn't want to do too much with it. I added it to like the bottom and the top so that it doesn't like overpower the nail. Now I'm going in with this butterfly, and y'all, I definitely need that little silicone thing to kind of rub it in, but I just ordered it in my Shein cart, so y'all stay tuned for that because I got some good stuff in there. But yeah, I'm just trying to press that in, y'all. I do not have the little silicone piece to push it in, so it was just lifted up. And then when I was looking at it, I was like, I think I want to change it to this like orange one with a little bit of blues in there because that'll match my glitters. So, you know, I peeled that thing right off, honey. That's why I love a good sticker. So I'm just applying it and kind of looking at both of them and like, okay, I think I'm gonna go with this one. So I just pressed that one onto the nail, and then I decided to remove this one because it just wasn't giving like the other butterfly. So this one has like a little bit of blue in there, a little bit of white. It just looked better with this set in my opinion. So I was pleased with that. And I just have to rub it in with my finger, y'all. So then, y'all, when I was looking at it, I was like, the tropical flake at the top is just not giving. So let me just scrape that off because I don't like that. I don't like how it looks. So I decided to scrape that off. And that's the good part about when you practice doing sets and stuff like that. You kind of can gauge what you would do differently the next round rather than panicking while you have a client with you and giving them something that you're not happy with. So I go in with my e-file, and this is just a medium bit, and I'm just going around the French area just to kind of file that down and shape that down. And this is the next day, y'all, because I told y'all it was taking too long to set, so I just left it overnight because I was not about to wait on that. After like 15 minutes, I was like, girl, Naya, girl, you need to do something about this. But I am not being shady, y'all. It's just like, what is in here? Like, why wasn't it setting? Like, it reminded me of when I used the no odor monomer from, where was that from? Nail Supply Glamour. That thing would not set, and it reminded me of that. But the color is so stinking cute. So after I shaped it, I'm going in with my Swarovski, period. Y'all, I bought a bunch of Swarovskis before they discontinued them, and I've just been trying to cherish them, but I need it for my sense. Like, it just brings it to life. And I have different oranges and stuff like that. And I was like, I wonder what colors I can kind of incorporate. So I'm just showing y'all like the different vibes that I have that I'm thinking of incorporating, because all of these colors kind of match the colors that are in the butterfly. So I was so happy that I decided to switch it out. And I'm using my Acrylic Nail gel. And I'm just going to do a straight line of crystals, nothing too crazy. So I'm just going in, y'all, and just placing everything, and I'll be back when I do something else. Alright, y'all, so after I applied everything, I was kind of moving it around, making the diamonds dance for y'all, period. And I decided to apply the top coat to kind of see how I was feeling about the diamond placements and if there was anything that I needed to change. But I don't know about y'all, top coat is my favorite part of doing nails. Like, the final result, I don't know if I would ever be a matte top coat girly, because I just want to see what's going on. So I'm just applying the top coat and moving around the nail and stuff like that to kind of see what's going on with it, how it's looking. And then, y'all, I decided to make a last minute change. So I was looking at this nail and I was like, it needs something more. So I decided to just add a little gold sun to it. So this is the first one that I put on there, and I was just moving it around and looking, and I moved it off, and then I decided to go with this one because I felt like it looked better on the nail. And then, y'all, I decided to take off this silver diamond and add a brown one because I feel like the brown just gave it more of a fall vibe. So I decided to just take off the silver, the crystal clear one. So I went ahead and made that change, and I liked it way better like this, y'all. Let me know, do you guys like the crystal clear one or this brown one? But I like the brown, so I decided to keep that and cure that. So then I decided to add a little bit of stars to it just to give the sun, you know, a couple of friends so that it's not just there awkwardly. So I just added that onto it. And then I was like, okay, now I'm feeling it. Now I like it. Yes. So cute and so easy to do. So this is a final look. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel, y'all. Comment down below which nail was your favorite. And I'll definitely see you guys next time. Love y'all. Bye.